Please stand for the pledge. Visible with liberty and justice for all. Cecily, roll call, please.
Counselor Augsburger.
Here.
Counselor Bronson.
Here.
Counselor Hagee.
Here.
Counselor Richards.
Here.
Counselor Sanchez.
Here.
President Pro Tem Thorstad.
Here.
Mayor Coleman.
Present. Please let the record show that there are 7 present and 0 absent. Moving on to the next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. We have a few minutes and 1 RCA in the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. Cecily, please call for a vote.
Counselor Hagee.
Yes.
Counselor Richards.
Yep.
Counselor Sanchez.
Yes.
President Pro Tem Thorstad.
Yes.
Mayor Coleman.
Yes.
Counselor Augsburger.
Yes.
Counselor Bronson.
Yes.
Let the record show that there are 7 ayes and no nays to approve the consent agenda. Moving on, recognition of visitors and hearing of petitions. Any online?
We have people watching online, but we have nobody raising their hand.
Okay. Moving on, new business, request for council action, board and committee reappointments.
Yeah, Madam Mayor, Council, what you have before you is a RCA for board and committee appointments. We have a Community Health Committee reappointments that we're seeking approval from you. We have Bob Dalton, Dr. Larry Horton, and Michael Grins, who have expressed interest in continuing to serve on the Health Committee. Also, we have for the library, we have Karen Wise, Jim Corley, and Kelsey Hicks. 2 members of the library held terms that expired, one on December 31st of 2024 and one on December 31st, 2025. A third holds a term that will expire on February 22nd, 2026. So all 3 of them expressed interest in continuing, along with the health committee members that I had mentioned. Also, as you will see in the RCA, staff proposes realigning term dates to align with the Sweet Home Municipal Code, Chapter 2.12, which would have terms expiring June 30th. So if approved, the new expiration terms would be for Karen Wise, June 30th, 2028. Jim Corley would be June 30th, 2029, and Kelsey Hicks would be June 30th of 2030. And yeah, we'll seek any feedback from council, and staff is recommending to reappoint the applicants as proposed.
Any questions or comments from counselors? Hearing none. Yeah. Receive a motion.
So moved as recommended.
Second. I have a motion and a second to approve or reappoint the applicants as recommended. Cecily, please call for a vote.
Counselor Richards.
Yes.
Counselor Sanchez.
Yes.
President Pro Tem Thorstad.
Yes.
Mayor Coleman.
Yes.
Counselor Augsburger.
Yes.
Counselor Bronson.
Yes.
Counselor Hagee.
Yes.
Let the record show that there's 7 ayes and no nays to approve those reappointments. Next item on the agenda, request for council action, resolution number 1 for 2026.
Yeah, Madam Mayor, I will hand this over to Library Director Mazie for presentation.
Just gave me a new name. So you combined my first and last name.
I'm sorry. That's embarrassing.
I'll take it. So we have a proposal in front of you to have a new Sweet Home Public Library donor naming rights policy. This is in anticipation of a new building or relocating the library. Just want to get all our ducks in the row first. Since I haven't done this before, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be talking about. So the Library Advisory Board and the City Attorney have both reviewed the proposed policy. We've received several large and small donations in the last several years, and I would just like to have it more codified of if there's going to be naming rights or anything like that happening. And some donors have requested specific forms of recognition, others do not, and I just want to have it equal. There's no financial impacts. And we propose to option number 2 to move to approve resolution number 1 as proposed. Any
Counselors,
questions?
do you have any questions for Director Daisy? No, hearing none. I will entertain a motion.
So move as recommended.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve resolution number 1 for 2026. Cecily, please call for a vote.
Counselor Sanchez,
Yes.
President Pro Tem Thorstad,
Yes.
Mayor Coleman,
Yes.
Counselor Augsburger,
Yes.
Counselor Bronson,
Yes.
Counselor Hagee,
Yes.
Counselor Richards.
Yeah.
Let the record show that there are 7 yeses and no nays. And I just want to say, Director Daisy, I'm really excited that you're looking forward to what's happening next and getting ready for fundraising. So thank you. Moving on, request for council action, resolution number 2 for 2026, appointing a budget officer.
Madam Mayor, Council, what you have before you is resolution number 2 for this year. And basically, as you're probably familiar with in the past, Oregon local budget law requires that a budget officer be appointed by council or designated by charter for each budget cycle. And what you have before you is a recommendation to appoint me, city manager, as our budget officer.
Counselors, any questions? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
So moved as recommended.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve resolution number 2 for 2026. Cecily, please call for a vote.
President Pro Tem Thorstad,
Yes.
Mayor Coleman,
Yes.
Counselor Augsburger,
Yes.
Counselor Bronson,
Yes.
Counselor Hagee,
Yes.
Counselor Richards,
Yep.
Counselor Sanchez.
Yes. Let the record show that there are 7 ayes to approve resolution number 2 for 2026, appointing a budget officer. And I want to thank staff for making sure that got on the agenda so we could have that covered in our audit. Reports of committees. Are there any reports that our liaisons would like to highlight? We have a number of minutes in our underneath our committee reports. I want to thank all the counselors who attend these committees and represent the city in these avenues. And I just appreciate you guys being liaisons there to let the city's voice be heard, but also to hear from the community members, especially what they're interested in and what they'd like to see happen. So thank you for your time there. Moving on, department reports. There are reports for every department in our packet. Hopefully you've been able to review them. Any department directors want to highlight their report?
Madam Mayor, for PD, I had some interesting stats for our calls for service. Traffic stats are down last month compared to last year, but just as a reminder, we do have our traffic officer who has started again and is assigned to traffic duties. Actually just started this month in February, but our person crimes down 60% compared to last year. This month last year, property crimes down 23%, society crimes down 19%. So yeah, some encouraging numbers there for stats. So I'm pleased to see that.
That's great. Any other department directors?
I'm not going to talk about the stats, but I want to talk about a training that we have coming up on March 9th. The library is hosting Lend Together for a QPR suicide prevention training. That'll be from 4 to 5:30 at the library. This is from Lend Mental Health. You need to sign up on their website. But we would love to have people, because it's definitely necessary in our community. We'd like to have people sign up and attend. And we can host more if this one fills up.
Thank you for hosting that important event and for bringing it to our attention. Any other department directors want to highlight their reports? Okay. Any questions from counselors? Hearing none, reports of city officials, city managers report.
Yeah, Madam Mayor, Council, just a couple of things you have in your packet. We've got the statement of economic interest filing. Just a reminder, in the next couple of months, you will receive an email with a link that will require you to answer some questions. So just keep an eye out for for that. And also in your packet, you should have the League of Oregon Cities 2025 research review, just to kind of look through and see some of the research that they've done recently. So when you have some time, I would encourage you just to kind of give that a look over to see some of the trends that are occurring. And then the last thing I would mention is the fish that you saw at the last council meeting will be installed this week. So we're pretty excited to get those in. And again, thankful for the high school and Mr. Hart for all of the work there. So
Thank you. Any questions of the city manager? Hearing none, mayor's report. I just want to highlight a few activities that are coming up in the next few weeks. February 28th is the Chamber of Commerce annual banquet. March 7th, Sunshine Industries is doing a fundraising dinner. They've been really hurting with finances as far as some transportation cuts, and so requesting that the community get involved in this dinner. Also, March 14th is a puzzle competition to support the Josai Club, which sends students over to Japan. Like to highlight that for you guys. But also, as you guys know, I've been working on a literacy program here in Sweet Home with the school district, and I just thought you all would be encouraged to hear that 121 students have participated in this program. 98% showed growth, and 61% showed above average or well above average growth. So thank you to all of those that are taking the time out of their days to help teach kids to read. Next item on the agenda is the council business for the good of the order. Is there any business that is in regards to council that is for the good of the order? Hearing none, we will adjourn this meeting at 6:41 p.m.
The last one was 51. This one's 41.
I like it.